We are here today with Ken Moore and we're learning about his life in Dorset. What was the transport like back in the 1950s?
Transport was good. In fact, the trains used to run right alongside the quay wall onto the boats, which has been stopped for about 20 years.
What was the fashion like back then?
Fashion was good. There was a group of boys called Teddy Boys, and they dressed absolutely perfect, they did. And I dressed the same as them. Yeah. And we wore brothel creeper shoes.
What were your hobbies?
Well, my hobby then, when I was young, I couldn't possibly do it today because I was a very good roller skater. I could skate very fast, forwards and backwards. If you put me on a pair of skates now, I'd be upside down.
What are your hobbies now?
Hobbies now, dancing.
You're going out the same way you came.
What was family life like?
Well, family was split because father was in the services during the war, so we never saw much of him. It was just me and mother.
What technology did you use?
Technology, I never used any. All the technology I can remember is blackboard and easel with a teacher.
What part of Dorset did you live in?
In Weymouth.
What type of music did you listen to?
Glenn Miller. He was the one that was around. He was the one everybody was listening to. And then later Elvis came on the scene and all that swing music went out through the window.
What do you think of Weymouth now?
It's quite all right. It's a progressive town. It's pretty good.
Did you have TV access?
TV access, well, in 1950s, my mother in the street where we lived, she had the first one to have a television. It was black and white. It was 9 inches square. And because we were the only ones that had it, she used to invite all the neighbours to come in and watch this marvellous box on the wall.
Do you remember about the war?
Yes, the war years. I had a lot to do with the war years. I trained with the Americans when they came here, before the D-Day landings. They went to a place at Chapel Hay and they played war games, and us kids, I was 10 years old at the time, we joined in the war games with them. I had a wonderful time. And there was one piece that used to happen. If you got shot in this mock battle, you went to the rest centre and you had a donut and a cup of coffee. So we was always going to the Americans and say, "I've just been shot, I want a donut and a coffee, please."
I understand that you were interviewed by Michael Portello.
Yes.
Tell us more about that.
Yes, Michael Portello. I appeared on television with Michael Portello. I was there 4 hours with him, and when it came on the screen it was there for about 20 minutes, and he wanted to know all about Weymouth, and he wanted to know about the Second World War, what it was like to be a child. And I told him, and of course it appeared on national television, and some of the stories I told him. There was one time when there was a raid on, and the German planes were coming over and the searchlights were picking them up in the sky. I was out in the garden with a toy gun, so-called shooting at these German planes, and they were dropping bombs, and they were going all bombs all around us. Now, when the ACAC fired at these aeroplanes, it was a danger to be in the street, because when the shell hit up in the air, it exploded and sent down lots of shrapnel. Now this shrapnel was red hot, there was hot bits of metal, and you could hear them ping in the street. And now, to avoid getting hit, now the soldiers wore tin helmets to stop them hitting on it. What did children have to have? Saucepan on your head. Actually, I bought a saucepan in the street.
Really?
Yeah, and we used to watch these air battles, and then in the morning you go round and you find the shrapnel in the street, red hot in the tarmac. You used to dig it out and you used to take it to school and you used to swap shrapnel. I'll swap it. This is a bomb. This is a shell. You used to make up all stories about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell about the time where you put firecrackers on the rail line?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I told Michael Portello a story, and when it appeared on television, everybody said, "The police are going to be after you, Ken, for what you did at the railways." And what I did at the railways, I was 10 years old. It was a troop train going to Portland, and I went into the station master's office and I found some round discs. They were detonators, and it said place on the line 3 foot apart in case of emergency or fog. So to a 10-year-old boy, an invitation to put them on the line. So I put the detonators on the line, and sure enough, the train came along and went over them. Bang, 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 they went off. Metal sparks, steam, train pulled up to a stop. Everybody's running around seeing what's happening. And I think, my God, what have I done? I've created something wrong. So I stayed indoors for 3 days. I wouldn't come out. And when it appeared on national television, all my friends said, you're in trouble for that. And I was waiting for the police to come and get me.
Oh dear.